Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. Students, in the previous class, I started exercise 15B, in which I explained you how can we find the area of a parallelogram and triangle. And we completed till question number 3. Today we will continue the same exercise, question number 4. In question number 4, a table is given in which some values are missing. We have to find these missing values. How? So let us see. Complete the following table by finding the missing values. This is a table given. First column tells us about the base of the parallelogram. Second column tells us about the height of the parallelogram. And third column is area of the parallelogram. So students, see here, in A part, base of parallelogram is given 7 cm and height of parallelogram is 8 cm. Just like this figure. See, this is the base of parallelogram and this is the height of parallelogram. So we will do in the same pattern as we did here. See, base of the parallelogram is equal 7 cm. Height of the parallelogram is equal 8 cm. Then area of the parallelogram is equal base into height. This is the formula to calculate the area of parallelogram. So put the values. Base is 7 cm, height is 8 cm, 7 8 is 56 square centimeter. In B part, see, base of the parallelogram is missing, height of the parallelogram is given 20 cm and area of parallelogram is equal 300 square centimeter. So again we will write in this way. Height of the parallelogram is given 20 cm. Area of the parallelogram is given 300 square centimeter. Now we will write the formula for the area of parallelogram below this area of parallelogram. This time we will not write the formula this side. So area of parallelogram is equal base into height equal this 300. Then base into height is given 20 centimeter. We will put the value here. B into 20 is equal 300. Then B is equal 300 upon this 20. 0 0 cancel. 2 1 is 2. 2 1 is 2. 1 remainder 10. 2 5 is 10. So base is equal 15 centimeter. Now come to its E part. E part is again base of the parallelogram missing. Height is 8 centimeter and area of parallelogram is 52 square meter. Students, see here, height of parallelogram is given in centimeter and area of the parallelogram is given in square meter. So both the units should be same. Here first we will change this height from centimeter into meter. So height of the parallelogram is equal 8 centimeter. How we convert centimeter into meter? By dividing 100. So it will be 8 upon 100 meter. When we divide this 8 by 100, we get 0.08 meter. It means height of the parallelogram is equal 0.08 meter. Then area of the parallelogram is given 52 square meter. Again base into height is 0.08 from here equal 52. Then B is equal 52 upon 0.08. Remove decimal from here. Add 2 zeros here. Add 2 zeros here because after decimal here 2 digits. Now simplify it. 8 1 is 8. 8 6 is 48. 4 remainder. It will become 40. 8 5 is 40. Then 0. So base is equal 650 meter. Students, its remaining part 4C, 4D, 4F. You will do self. And question number 5 and 6 also you will do self. I am explaining you. Find the area of a triangle if its base and height are 45 centimeter and 50 centimeter respectively. As we did here, area of triangle. This is the base and this is the height. We will do same as we did here, these three questions. Then question number 6, what is the area of parallelogram whose height is 7.5 meter and base is 10 meter? As we did here just now, you will do like this. You will write base of the parallelogram is equal 10 meter, then height of the parallelogram is equal 7.5 meter, area of the parallelogram is equal base into height. Okay. Let us start next topic. Next topic is circles. See here. We learned to find the perimeter and area of squares, rectangles, parallelograms and triangles. In the previous exercises 15A and B, we learned how can we find perimeter and area of squares, rectangles, parallelograms and triangles. Now we will know about the circles. A circle is a simple closed shape or figure formed by joining all the points in a plane that are at equal distance from the center point. This is a circle. Students, means of this line is, suppose this is a center point, this one. If we take some points at equal distance from this point, all around it like this, these all points should be at equal distance from this fixed point, like this, and we join these points like this, then we get a circle. See, a circle is a simple closed shape. This is a closed shape or figure formed by joining all the points. We are joining these points by joining all the points in a plane that are at equal distances from the center point. This is the center point and these points are at equal distances from the center point. When we join all these points, then we get a simple closed figure, that is circle. Chord of a circle is a line segment joining any 2 points. See here, joining any 2 points on the circle. If we take any 2 points on the circle, wherever we find, suppose I am taking first point here and other point here, and I join these 2 points like this. I can take, suppose, this point and this point on the circle, and if I join these 2 points, then these line segments are known as chord. Radius of a circle is a line segment joining the center of the circle to any point on the circle. What is a radius? Radius of a circle is a line segment joining center of the circle. This is the center of the circle, and if take one point on this boundary line, suppose I am taking this line, and if I join this center to this point, then this distance is known as radius. Or suppose I am taking here, again I am joining this point to the center point, again this is a radius. Suppose I am taking this line, this is also a radius. If I am taking this line, again this is also a radius. So radius of a circle is a line segment joining the center of the circle to any point on the circle. The chord which passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter. Students, I told you, if I take any 2 points on this boundary line on this circle, and if I join these 2 points, then this line segment is known as chord. But if this chord, suppose again I am taking one more circle like this, and if this is the center, I am taking one point this side and other point here. When I join these 2 points, then this line segment is passing through the center. So the chord which passes through the center, this is also a chord but this chord is passing through the center. Here these chords are not passing through the centers. I am taking one more chord like this, suppose, like this. But all these chords are not passing through the center, but this chord is passing through the center. So if a chord passes through the center, then this chord is known as diameter of the circle. The chord which passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter. The diameter is twice the radius. Diameter is always twice the radius. That means D is equal 2 into R. Suppose students, in this circle, this is the center and this distance, only this distance is radius. If this radius is 4 centimeter, then what will be its diameter? This diameter will be double of this radius, 8 centimeter. So diameter is always twice of radius, or we can say radius is always half of diameter. R is equal D upon 2, or D is equal 2 into R. The diameter is twice the radius. The distance around the circle is called its circumference. Students, the distance around the circle, this is a circle, and this distance around this circle, that means this one, distance covered in one round. If I start walking from this point and I am completing this one round like this, then distance covered in this one round is known as circumference of the circle. Clear? Now see here again. Circumference of a circle. Perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary of any object or shape. Students, suppose we are talking about a rectangle, or about a square, or about a triangle. Then perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary of any object or shape. This is known as perimeter. But in case of a circle, if we start from walking this point and we walk like this, we cover around here, the perimeter of a circular object is called its circumference. But in case of a circle or any circular object, this distance, this perimeter is known as circumference. In case of circular object, we do not call it perimeter, we call it circumference. Okay. Now what is the area of a circle? Area is the space or region covered inside the boundary of a closed figure. Thus the area of a circle is the space covered inside the circumference of the circle. Space covered within the boundary of this circle, this inner portion, this is known as area of a circle. Now come to the exercise 15C. See here, exercise 15C. First question is, find the circumference of the circles with the following radius or diameter. See here, what is the formula to find circumference? Circumference of the circle is equal to pi r. This symbol is known as pi. 2 pi r or pi d. When we find the circumference of a circle, we use these two formulas. If radius of circle is given as here, then we will use this formula 2 pi r. But if diameter is given as here, then we will use formula pi d. So how we will use? See, radius of the circle, in case of A part, radius of the circle is given 7 centimeter. So we will write radius of the circle is equal 7 centimeter. Then circumference of the circle will be 2 pi r. We will use this formula. Then 2, value of pi is always, see here students, value of pi is either 22/7 or 3.14. Okay, we will use these values. Value of pi is fixed, we cannot change it. So 2 into formula is 2 pi r, we will write this 2 here. Then value of pi is 22/7 into r, radius is given 7. 7 cancel, 7 1 ja 7, 7 1 ja 7, 22 2 ja 44 centimeter. Come to B part. Diameter of the circle in B part, diameter of the circle is given 10 centimeter. Then circumference of the circle. This time we will use this formula because diameter is given. So it is pi d. Again value of pi is 22/7 into diameter is 10. This 10 cannot be simplified by 7. So we will multiply 22 10 ja 220/7. When we will divide this 220 by this 7, we will get 31.428 centimeter. Now come to second question. In second question, find the area of the circles for the following radii. Again, in this question also I am explaining only first two part A and B. Remaining parts you will do self, here and here also. So radius of the circle is given 3 centimeter. Area of the circle, formula to find area of circle is, see here, area of the circle is pi r square or pi d/2. In place of this r I have written d/2 because radius is half of diameter. So pi d/2 whole square here. So in this part radius is given, we will use first formula. Area of the circle is pi r square. Pi is 22/7, r is 3 into 3. Again this 3 cannot be simplified with 7. 22 3 ja 66, 66 3 ja 198 upon this 7. Now when we divide this 198 by 7, we get 28.28 square centimeter. Come to its B part. In this B part, again radius is given. Radius of the circle is given 8.5 meter. Then area of the circle is equal pi r square. Value of pi is 22/7. R is 8.5 into 8.5. First we will multiply these three numbers, 22 into 8.5 into 8.5. We get 1589.5 upon 7. And when we divide this number by this 7, we get 227.07 square meter. You will divide itself. Okay. So students, complete up to question number 2 here in your notebooks. Do not leave any pending work because your final exams are approaching fast. Very soon. Very short time is left. So students, do not leave any pending work. Update your work on the same day. Thank you students. Have a nice day.